Imagine walking into a store and seeing a solid gold crown on display. It shines, it sparkles, it looks expensive. Now, right next to it is another crown, looks just as flashy. But this one, it's plastic, cheap, fake, and worthless. Now, here's the crazy part. Most people, they'd grab the fake one, not because they want something worthless, but because they don't know the difference. And that is exactly how the world works. It sells us a lie, a counterfeit kingdom, and convinces us it's real success. Look around and you'll see it everywhere. More money, more worth, more followers, more importance. More stuff equals more happiness. And people chase it. They grind, hustle, and work themselves to exhaustion, all for something temporary. But here's the problem. It never satisfies. That's why you see millionaires miserable, celebrities with everything, but still feel empty, people at the top still searching for more. Because the world's version of success, it's like a plastic crown, shiny on the outside but worthless in the end. And Jesus warned us about this. Matthew 6:19-20. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven. Translation: everything this world offers will fade, but what you do for God's kingdom, that lasts forever. Let's go back to those two crowns. One is plastic, the other is real. The world's crown says, be famous, be rich, be powerful. But the kingdom crown says, be faithful, be humble, be a servant. The world's crown says, make it all about you. But the kingdom crown says, surrender everything to God. The world gives you status. God gives you purpose. The world gives you temporary gain. God gives you eternal rewards. And at the end of the day, one of these crowns will last forever. The other burns to ashes. Which one are you chasing? Here's the crazy part. Jesus' kingdom flips everything upside down. The world says, climb higher. Jesus says, go lower. Matthew 23:12. Those who humble themselves will be exalted. The world says, be served. Jesus says, serve others. Mark 10:45. Even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve. The world says, build your empire. Jesus says, seek first the kingdom of God, and everything else will be added to you. Matthew 6:33. So let me ask you, are you living for a plastic crown? Or are you chasing the eternal one? Because only one of them really matters. Let's be honest, it's easy to get caught up in the world's kingdom. It's loud, it's flashy, it's everywhere. But here's the truth. Satan doesn't need to destroy you. He just needs to distract you. And if he can keep you chasing a fake crown, you'll never step into the real one. So today, decide. Are you chasing what the world says matters? Or are you living for what actually lasts? Because the kingdom of God, that's the only kingdom that will never fall.